This boy crazy.
Back on and be all excited and shit.
That's funny. Oh man, they must have didn't take the right code. Let me put that back in.
Man, bro, we never doing this from your computer again, man.
Man, it will do that from every spot, bro. It's never got
My
nothing.
computer ain't crashing on no lives, bro.
Man, it
Bro,
trust
I can't
me.
even go. I don't even go live. I'm lying like
It's on. It only happened when it's Discord, G. For real, for real.
man. Shut your man.
For
You
real,
ain't
bro. Anytime I'm on Discord, I just told you, I'm ready. Hey, be quiet. I'm finna go, G. Be quiet.
man. This dude gonna make me lose my faith, y'all. He gonna make me lose my faith live, bro. Y'all gonna see me black
Uh,
out on this man. I'm trying to keep it sane.
I don't care
What
what
up?
you
We
do.
up?
Yes, sir.
We up? We
Yeah, we
good?
back. We back. Sorry, y'all, man. We had a little technical difficulty. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't have no technical difficulties. It's him. He's over there on the 2005 MacBook.
Man, you know I ain't on no MacBook. I ain't had a MacBook since 2005. Sorry, y'all. We appreciate y'all for tapping back in, man. It's the Backpackers Podcast. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me see. Hold on, man. Let me see, bruh. Brothers.
He's still struggling. Look, man, welcome back, y'all.
I'm
We
trying to
up.
make sure it's on the, cause it be acting like it's on all the other platforms, and then it won't do it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. We need it on all of them.
It say it's up. I don't know why I don't
Is it?
see it.
I'm gonna go look.
Okay, yeah, it is.
We can't be having this happen, man.
We apologize. We had a couple technical difficulties.
We in on a 92 MacBook, man.
Man, yeah, man, on the 9.2 MacBook, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? If y'all can hear us, man, drop some prayer hands in the chat, man, cause you know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to make sure we still back up and running. You know what I mean?
We lost all our little viewers we
We
had,
lost our
but
little
man,
3 viewers, man. We got to get it back together, y'all. Um,
we live again though, right?
yeah, we back.
All right, we back. What was we talking about? We was saying she was
Man,
just
you listen. Before you was talking about Donnie McClurkin wasn't cracking in '96. Like, come
bro,
on,
he was not a mega star,
what?
bro. We
See,
just
bro,
confirmed it.
how wasn't he a megastar if he was going gold? Come on,
Cause
bro. Like,
he's
G,
really in the trenches.
man, who else was going gold in '96? You
If
tell
Donnie
me.
right now, he'll be like, I was in the trenches building, bro.
Man, bro, all them was in the trenches, bruh. Everybody.
So okay then. So that's my point. He
Everybody,
wasn't no
even Kirk Franklin was in the trenches in '98.
man. Nah,
He just started cracking over. He just started cracking over, man. You gotta give me, bro. You gotta stop with that. Like,
man, bro. I know my music. So I was happy to see Donnie on here. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think he was a star. But he did. Okay, you're right. He maybe did have to be a star because he was on Smile Again, and not only that, this the biggest gospel album of this year. So to make it on the biggest gospel album of this year, I guess you're right. You know what I'm saying? I
man,
guess you're right. He
give him his
wasn't
prop.
live at
Give him
a
his
studio.
credos.
He was the star. He wasn't a mega star.
Man, if you going gold and you selling out the, trunk, bro, if you going gold and you a gospel artist in 1996, you telling me that ain't a megastar? Who else was going gold that was a gospel artist?
I'm finna end you right now. Now listen to this.
Man, what do you consider mega, bro?
Let me say this. We ain't even talking about Megastar. I'm finna break down record sales for you.
Man,
It was a group in Minnesota. Their name is Next, right? You got singles and stuff where they went
man,
platinum
cuz.
and 2 times platinum. They never sold 2 million records. The record label shipped 2 million. They probably only sold 1.1 million records.
But
Ship
that,
1.2 million records. RIA will certify you if you ship those records.
man, cuz
So
that ain't got
some
nothing to do
people
with
wasn't
Donnie.
even going gold, bro. Some people was getting shipped gold.
Man, these was Christian. These is gospel artists. They were selling them out the. They were selling them out the trunk, bro. They wasn't even on the radio for. So if he went gold around that time and ain't on the radio, you gotta be a megastar. Like, let me go check RIAA since you trying to. You feel me? You know what I
Bro,
mean?
he
Like,
was
you's
gold,
a
bro.
hater. You's a hater. He hating on Donnie. You hating on Donnie McCurkin, bro.
Okay, if it
You
went
feel
gold
me?
and it wasn't no trunk gold or something where your
Listen.
cousin from 1982 put it on Wikipedia, He didn't go gold. I know he didn't go gold. He shipped gold.
Even that album you talking about ain't go gold. The one that you saying didn't go gold. Like, go look it up.
Yes, it
No, it didn't, bro. Go look. Bro, it did not go. I got his name up right now. He didn't go gold, bro. So he wasn't a megastar then. So that's what I'm trying. You proving my point. Come on now.
bro, it don't matter. Look at where it peaked at.
What?
Look at where
I don't care where the other one peaked.
man,
Come on, man.
bro. The one you talking about ain't even on the charts.
It was on the gospel and the Christian charts, bro. He was selling it out the trunk. Come on, man. Give him his props, man.
The one I'm looking at is platinum. I'm looking at you want
Man, it ain't platinum. I got his name typed in right now. Which one you talking about?
Donnie McClurkin, you gotta make sure you put the Mick with a space. Do your Mick got a space?
Man, Joe.
Do your Mick got a space?
Man.
We gonna ask
You be
right now,
lying.
do your Mick got a space. I'm telling
You-
you the truth. I'm not lying. The Mick you gotta put Donnie
Okay.
McClurkin.
Okay, and then the one I'm talking about went gold too. Donnie McClurkin album went gold, man. You playing. Like, stop playing with him, man. The one that's self-titled Donnie McClurkin went gold, bro.
Where?
Man. It went gold.
That ain't even an album.
Yes, it is, man. It is, bro. Come on, man. You trying to play my mans, man.
All right.
So I put the space just like you said. Come on.
It went gold in 4 years, bro. It took him 4 years. Look at
Bro,
look at that.
where'd he sell the album from? Where did he sell the album from?
He went gold in 1996. He went gold in dang near 2
I didn't say when he went gold. I said it's gold. We didn't say, bro.
He went gold 4 years later.
But-
You really think he was selling those albums in 2000?
He sold them out the trunk, bro. Where was he selling in 96? Where was he selling them albums from? Did you hear his music on the radio? Did you hear his music on the radio?
Do you ever have a
Did you hear Donnie McClurkin on the radio? Did you hear him on?
one day a week, Sunday?
Did you hear him on the?
Artists on the
Man, you
radio.
heard right. You proving my point. That's what I'm saying. Listen,
Lord, and hold your hand.
listen.
You're not gonna hear that on the radio.
I know, cause Kirk Franklin made that possible. That's when you start getting it's the God in me, and you can get all that available because Kirk Franklin crossed over. That's what my whole point was, huh?
Club record. I said club record.
No, he was with the right label. He was with the labels that was going to be able to allow him to be able to cross over to the right audience. Interscope allowed him to cross over to the right audience. I'm pretty sure Donnie McClurkin in 96 was not with no major labels. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Warner Bros. In 1996, he was with his
Was-
biggest record label.
was Warner Bros. Major for Christian artists then, though? Was they going to cross him over?
Period.
For
Warner Bros. has been
Man.
major for the last 50 years.
Man, cuz we gonna move on to the next. We gonna go to the next little judge because we ain't never gonna win on next. You
About Donnie no more. Shout out to Donnie.
you ain't gonna let me win.
We fall down. What's the next thing we got on the list, man?
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you was going into, the competition around 1998. So I just want to ask you, who was the competition? And it don't have to be, gospel artists, but what artists were, coming out with music in 1998? And
I'm just telling you, man. I just got a viral text where they said they can't hear me.
how they
Said
came?
that I'm not on your computer. It's only me. He said it sounded like I'm whispering. What up? Could you hear me now?
That's because
Hear
you
me
was
now?
that's because you was echoing, man. Turn your stuff down. I could turn you up. And you good. Turn it down
All
some.
right, so yeah, turn me up.
You got an echo, bro. I'm trying to keep the echo. I'm trying to control the echo, G.
You know? Now we got the echo.
You got a background echo in your, and then that's what they gonna be saying. Man, I hear echo. But
All right, well, you know what? I could switch my mic thing to NVIDIA and, use AI to drown the background.
it just sounds like it's, I don't know. But we good. We gonna make it. But can you let the audience know? Of course, we know he sold Kirk Franklin. If y'all just tapping back in, Finesse Daily, he was just letting y'all know Kirk Franklin, this album, New Nation, certified went 2 times platinum. And So I just want to ask you, what other artists was he going up against around this time?
You hear me still?
Yeah, you good, bro?
It shouldn't have no background noise. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully it don't. Zero, he don't want to tell me if it do. He was just. Oh, do you know?
No,
This
I
what I'm
just think
telling you.
it's where you went, where the mic is. But
Zero, don't text me. Don't text me, but then don't text me when I'm trying to fix my difficulties. But anyways, we was talking about Donnie McClurkin. I said that basically he wasn't a star. Broadway said his album certified, but it took 4 years for him to sell gold. And he keeps
do that
saying he
matter?
sold it out the trunk. Like, come on, man. We not finna argue
It
over
took
Donnie.
it took Kirk Franklin to 99 to go gold, bro. He dropped in
Which album we talking about?
New
Which
Nation,
album?
bro. It still took him time, bro. It's gonna take you
Well, you
time.
said it certified when?
January 20th. It still took him
What
time.
what year?
1999, bro. It still took him
Album
time.
came out in the end of '98, and
It came out in
certified.
September, bro. It came out in September, not the end.
That's dang near the last quarter of the year.
Okay,
The
but
album
what? It still took some time, bro.
it only took a year, 2 months to certify platinum. And you
Only,
about
only.
it took Donnie 4 years to certify, not even platinum.
He was
Gold.
selling it out the trunk, bro.
You know what?
Did he go gold? Did he certify or not? But I asked you a question. Can you answer the question for the audience, bro? What was the competition that Kirk Franklin had to go up against, man? Can you please tell me?
1990 New Nation, you had. I mean, he's going up against regular people. You got to realize. Let me go look at what. Let me look right quick.
Man, can you put your mic in the middle, man? You sounding fluky, bro. Talk in the middle of the mic. Can you talk in the middle of your mic, man? In the
Bro,
middle.
you got the mic. I gave you the way.
I'm saying you talking from the top. Can you talk in the middle of the mic? It's sounding real fugazi.
Talking about, bro. Hello.
No, in the middle. Like, what about the middle of the mic? You on the top. I'm talking about in the middle. Yeah, in the middle.
Speaker is up here.
Man, all right. I ain't gonna argue.
The side ain't the speaker.
Man, just can you test it out for me, please?
All right, man. I'm gonna go back to the other one. If you saying it's worse, I'm gonna switch.
No, it still sound the same, bro. It sound the same.
The same. No, but the mic, where the mic thing is right here, where I got it pointed at me. That's where the mic is. This is like the
Man, you sound like you on the PA system, my G. But all right, we gonna make it.
I don't know what's happening, bro. Let me go. Wait 1 second. Let me go to my computer settings because my computer settings could be something else. Give me 1 second.
TPR, am I tripping or do he sound like he on a PA system, man? I know I ain't tripping.
Let me see output. All right. Chat mic. Okay, wait. All right, let me switch it.
Better.
Ooh wee. What? Talk again?
That's worse.
No, that's better, but it's loud. I just gotta turn you down. Keep talking.
Is that better?
Keep talking.
What up?
Oh no, that's fluky. Nah.
That's flu.
Oh, that's flu. Yeah, change that. Go back to the PA. Go back to your PA system. Nah, go back to the PA.
I just went back to the A. Wait 1 second. All right. Oh, you right in with the
Talk.
Can y'all hear me cool now?
You better. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, it went to a different mic. It put me through my camera.
Oh, that might be what it was. I'm probably hearing two. I was probably hearing two of them. Now you could turn up your mic again now, cause that whatever you was doing, I heard two double ups or something.
You hear me?
Yeah. Okay. You in there now? You great.
I'm in there now. Okay, I'm in there. I'm
Yeah,
in there.
there you
like
go.
nowhere. Okay, so
What was the competition?
let's go back to the competition because we not going to agree on Donnie. So the competition at that time, because he was basically going against like mega stars that was on the radio, pop stars. And, you had Lauryn Hill, you had, of course, Mace, you had people like Jay-Z selling records, you had, you know what I'm saying? Look, if you want me to get deep, you had Jay-Z, he was dropping like the Hard Knock Life, Volume 2, Lauryn Hill, Miss Education of Lauryn Hill, that's certified diamond. You had people like Big Pun just going up. And it's crazy because at this time you would be wondering why we mentioning worldly artists, because Kirk Franklin was knocking them off the charts with Stump and Revolution.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was the competition.
He was hot at that time.
Yeah.
Who did I miss? Puff Daddy was hot. Diddy was hot for sure.
Yeah,
You know, like who else was hot?
that I mean, you kind of named them because you got to think, man. In this time, you know, it just was you had to be you had to have some great content. Your music had to be above and beyond because, like we said, you're going against Lauryn Hill, Miseducation. You're going against the Hard Knock Life, Jay-Z. You're going against DMX, As Dark and Hell is Hot, Big Pun, Punisher, Capital Punishment. So you know what I'm saying. All these albums that I'm naming, they all certified and did great. But then to be a gospel artist and to be, you know, amongst your peers that are getting more radio play, that shows what kind of music you're producing. You're producing great music, and like I said, Interscope to allow him to be able to cross over and catch those hip hop and R&B audiences that some of those other artists couldn't, like Donnie McKirkland and Fred Hammond and a couple other people. You know what I'm saying? Marvin Sapp. You know, a lot of these people we all know, but they weren't able to cross over to music. Now in 2000s plus, you got singers like Mary Mary, then you got some rappers like the Grits. You got people like that. And now they able to express themselves and be able to be amongst audiences that they wouldn't have been able to have without Kirk Franklin being able to drop this New Nation in the God's Property album. So,
Can I say something about
yes, sir.
the God's Property album?
Go ahead.
Bro, this album didn't even, the song Stump didn't even make the Hot 100. How? Somebody is lying. Somebody was hot in record sales or something. There's no way that Stump didn't make the Hot 100. Stump was hot.
It was, but like, man, it was even played in the clubs. But you know, there goes it again. Like, you know, it's selective. So like, you know, maybe not in every region. You know what I'm saying? So in our region, we was getting that music, but who's to say it wasn't getting played in Detroit or, you know, New York or Mississippi or, you know, somewhere like Las Vegas. We just don't know. We only can speak for where we heard the music at, and it was getting played. But our radio stations aren't as big as, you know, K104 and what's the other one in New York? I can't think of it. Hot 97. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give Kirk Franklin his flowers for that. Just being able to make some great music. And let's highlight this. 90% of the music that you hear from Kirk Franklin, the brother was writing the music. So the brother is a great writer. And so that goes into the next area that I'm wanting to get into. All the main songs that you hear from Lean On Me, Kirk Franklin, he wrote that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we said Mary J, Bono, R. Kelly, Crystal Lewis, and then the family was on there. You know what I'm saying? So he put all that together.
Who was the family?
Kirk Franklin and the family.
Who was a part of the family?
I don't know who. I can't even tell you, but I know they faces. When I see them, I'll be like, oh yeah, they was part of the family. And then of course
What's her name? What's her name? What's that? The dude, Mr. Brown. And then, you know, Mr. Brown from the
actor dude you talking about?
Yeah, the actor dude, he was in the family.
And then his wife, exactly. I remember her.
His wife was in the family. I can't remember their name. I usually
something man.
Tamala Man.
Tamala Man, right?
Yeah, she was definitely from the family. She actually from one of the songs. She got a part not on this album, but I think on God's Property. She's singing on a song. But yeah, it was pretty big competition. You know what this making me notice?
What's that?
This making me notice that the songs and stuff that we thought was real big, the albums was big.
The album.
But the singles, let me explain this. The singles was definitely selling 3 to 5 million, bro. Them record labels was masking that and pocketing that money. I'm telling you, that's what's happening.
Maybe, but they were selling, bro, you got to think, man, it's 1996. They was getting all that money to themselves, man. They was going to the shows. You don't remember?
I just seen Kirk Franklin's podcast. He said he was not getting no money from them songs.
No, not from the song. You saying from the labels. No, they was going, if you don't remember us going to the shows, like we used to go to the Grit shows, they sold their stuff in front of us. Like they would sell the albums in front of us. So they wasn't getting the the singles.
Rich ain't the same type of people. You feel
Bro,
me?
Kirk Franklin, when you went to when he was having his shows that wasn't in like the big arenas, you're gonna get those CDs. So like if they like at a little convention center or something, he's selling those CDs. You know what I'm saying? For sure. If anybody remembered the '90s, you remember that they were selling them CDs right out the trunk. So
Okay, let me say this. They said that the Stump album the Stump single sold 2.7 million, but it ain't showed nowhere. But they say that Stump sold 2.7 million. For example, I'm just giving you. I know that record labels were stealing singles. For example, Men in Black, one of Will Smith's biggest songs of his career, besides the sellout songs, going to Miami and getting jiggy with it and stuff like that. But Men in Black was a crossover song for Will Smith. It was on a #1 movie in America. It was on his album. You know that we don't see you, Pharaoh, or we don't see nothing coming up. We don't see you in the comments or nothing.
he might be
But,
on he might be on your other side. He might be on Finesse
Oh,
Daily.
hey man, you gotta come to the prayer room, bro, because you over at Finesse Daily or something. When we can't see Finesse Daily, but yeah. So with Will Smith, that song "Here It Come the Men in Black," that joint probably sold 3 to 4 million. But since they put it on the album and then they mask it, they don't even. If you type in "Men in Black" right now, it says that single didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? My point is, I'm pretty for sure it's happening to Christian artists because they didn't have a big buzz like that. You know?
And I mean, they wasn't getting played on the radio. So, Kirk Franklin was on the radio. So yeah, whatever his stuff was getting played, he probably wasn't seeing a lot of that from that deal with Interscope. He probably wasn't seeing a whole bunch of that. And that's probably why we seen them selling a lot of their music outside the trunk, because they was just trying to bypass everything. It was probably taking too long to see a check. You know what I'm saying?
So let me give you an example. This is how I know that they were stealing stuff, bro. The song "Men in Black" never made the charts in America ever. It was the #1 song in America. It's the #1 song in 25 different countries besides America. It went platinum in every other country, 3 times platinum, 3 times gold, platinum, 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 Switzerland, New England, Germany. How do you think it blew up to even get over there? But you telling me it didn't certify nothing in the United States? I know these stats. I don't care if RIA say it, I don't care who say it. All these stats is a lie. You telling me Fred Hammond singles wasn't selling 2 million?
It wasn't.
To your point, listen to what I'm saying, bro. To your point, they was selling it out the trunk. And not only that, they had people distributing it. We wasn't listening to nobody but them. The whole world wasn't listening to nobody but Kirk Franklin. And you telling me that they didn't certify?
No, because he wasn't. Them singles weren't certifying because they wasn't being played on the radio enough. We wasn't going to buy the single. We was going to buy the album. You get what I'm saying? So like that's why you see the album certified, but you don't see the single because it wasn't getting no plays on the radio like that. So for sure, if it's 1997, 98, and they understand that they selling these records out the trunk, they're not going to show you if you certifying or not because they're like, he getting his own little money. You feel me? So they cut them out and they cut him out. You feel me? So it kind of worked to their benefit because hey, that was the name of the game in 1997 and 98. You know what I'm saying? But my question for you is which feature to you stood out the most on this album, on the New Nation album?
I didn't jump from new album all the way in Men in Black. Give me 1 second. I
Oh,
gotta go back.
What you was trying to make a point on Men in Black?
No, I just was trying to make sure I wasn't tripping because I when we were doing something else, I looked up the information on Will Smith and peeped they kind of gypped him on that song. That song had to sell 5 million. Wait 1 second. Okay. Now you said what was the best singer?
Single? Feature.
Best feature. Okay, the best feature on this album was probably it's easy. You don't even gotta ask. You already know. It was Lean on Me. It was Lean on Me.
Why you say that?
Because you got Mary J. Blige, you got Creepy Man, that's Mr. R. Then you got Crystal Lewis. I don't know who she is. Oh, she a Christian jazz singer. Yeah, I wouldn't have never thought it. Then you got Bono. Bono a legend. You got Bono. You know what I'm saying? Then Dan Shia. I don't know. That's the writer. I was about to say who's that, but yeah, Bono. If you put Bono with R. Kelly and Mary J, man, that's a classic. So that's I feel like that's the best feature right there. Easy. Which
Okay.
one you think the best feature?
I think you about right. Lean on Me. I mean, that's shoot. I don't really think you can top that track. You feel me? Like on that album, Lean on Me might be the best one, just because, like I said, it gave the audience the ability to be like, wow,
You could cross over.
you can cross over. You know what I'm saying? So now you hear Glorilla with Kirk Franklin, and you hear just other people that you just never would have heard in 1996.
Remember,
That was
never had a
Sackleridge.
song
That
like
was
this.
like what they
Hey,
call that
that was
Sackleridge.
blasphemy.
Yeah, that was all that. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? It was like you would be frowned upon if you had an artist that was on that track that wasn't gospel. So, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to give Kirk Franklin his props just for being able to step outside of the areas of the unknown. Because I mean, we could have all just not never listened to him again, and he took that chance and that leap of faith. And like I said, man, it showed crossover. So my question for you is, where do you rank this album in terms of all time gospel projects?
That's hard because you got Fred Hammond chapters. You got Mary Mary first album. You got you got Trinity 5-7. You know what I'm saying? They had some heat. You got who else was, man? It was a lot of people. You had the one.
You done broke up. You done broke up.
Who else had some heat? Somebody else had some heat, and I'm forgetting. But if I had to place this, it'll probably be like number two because I feel like God's Property is like the Christian version of Thriller. You know what I'm saying? What Thriller is to pop, God's Property is to Christian music.
I can feel
That's
that.
my that,
I'm
that's my thing on it. So I feel like God's Property number one, New Nation number two, and then everybody else fall after that. All the good gospel singers fall after that. But God's Property and New Nation, number one and number two albums of all time. It's like Thriller and Bad to me. To me, this is equivalent to Thriller and Bad for gospel music.
I can feel you. I think for me, just by everything you said, I'm not gonna agree that it's number two, but I'd say it's probably like top 10 for sure. It's definitely top 10. But then like I don't know, cause like I be straddling the fence with Kirk, man, because he got a lot of other albums that that they played a great role to me, and the What You're Looking For album played. I, that was probably my introduction to Kirk. So
Yes, see, I ain't listening to what you're looking for like that.
you know what I'm saying. So it's one of them hard ones, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. It was a lot of great competition for albums that like go front from top to bottom. It's a lot of competition. So I have to rank it in my top 10 for sure. Like you said,
Top
Trinity.
10?
Yeah, because like you said, I mean, I got to give other artists their grace for being able to even just be in the same conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like even those Mary Marys, like you said, Trinity 5-7, Fred Hammond, Marvin Sapp. It's some great albums that dropped. They just didn't do. They probably didn't have as many sales, but the project wise, they probably up there with it. You know what I'm saying? With lyrics and things like that. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to put him in the top 10. It's hard for me to just say which one I believe is one because I have to just go look over a whole list of wonderful gospel music that played a role in my life. So yeah, man. Okay, so this is the Backpackers podcast, man. So I want to know, man, how many backpacks is you gonna give this album? I know you kind of highlighted a little bit, but you ain't say how many backpacks you would give it. So out of 5 backpacks, how many would 5 being the best,
New
1
Nation.
being the worst. Yeah.
I give the New Nation album 3.9 backpacks.
3.9 out of 5 backpacks.
Yeah, 3.9. I'm gonna give it a 3.9. What you give it?
Well, since I've seen that track list that we looking at, let me pull up that track list one more time. New Nation. Okay. 1,
God's
2,
Property album though. I give it 5
3, 4,
out of 5.
5. Man, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna probably have to get this joint. Man, I'm gonna have to get this joint 5 backpacks just for the simple fact, man. Just for the simple fact is, man, he had Revolution, Lean on Me, Something About the Name of Jesus, Gonna Be a Lovely Day. He had the Love remix. You said Riverside for sure, so you know what I'm saying. Like he
You
has some.
remember Riverside now?
I'm pretty sure I know Riverside, so I'm gonna have to throw that up there.
Don't announce it if you don't.
Hey,
remember it.
Riverside up there, so you know what I'm saying. You mentioned this, so I know it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was listening to it back then. You know what I'm saying? I just don't be.
Remember, it was like- Never mind. I ain't gonna. We just started going live. I ain't gonna start singing songs. You know how I do. But yeah.
Go ahead and hit that. Go ahead and give me a little preview.
Make me look. No. You know Riverside though. We used to walk in church and be playing it Sunday morning. It was a burner. I can't believe you don't remember it.
I remember it, but I probably don't know by the name. That's the thing is Kirk Franklin's. I don't know all his tracks by the name, but I was listening to it 1 through. You know what I'm saying? How many tracks is it? 17 for sure. All right, man. We're gonna go ahead and move on to lessons and blessings, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me about lessons and blessings, man.
This lessons and blessings. According to y'all live from the prayer room. In this section, we want to really just talk about kind of how we talk about music, throwback where our life was. We actually was kids that grew up in church. It was from the city, so we was in the streets. We not talking about we was street dudes, but we was in the streets and we was in the church. So it was kind of the same, we went to church sometimes. Some weeks in our life, we went to church 3 days a week, sometimes 4. Other days, sometimes in the summer, we was up there 5 days a week. That was how our church was. They left the door open for us. We could, if we wanted to, we probably could have slept in that joint. That's how much they never let us. That we didn't have to leave the church. So shout out to Pastor Monica, man. She made that joint like our home. We never had to leave anytime. But the first question for lesson and blessings we gonna ask is, what is your first memory that hit when you think of the church as kids? What's your first memory of the church as kids?
I ain't gonna lie. My first memory of church as a kid, it would have to be with my guy Potts, man. I ain't gonna lie. Potts and my boy Desmond, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Isaiah and Desmond, man. Y'all the real ones. That's the Rat Pack. And I can't forget my girl Lena, you know what I'm saying? And Shannon, you know what I'm saying? A couple other y'all, but I can't remember y'all names right now. Oh yeah, my god sister Danielle. You know what I'm saying? I remember going to Bible studies back in the day, man. And what got me even tapped in, you know what I'm saying, was we used to play a game called Concentration. You know what I'm saying? Where you had to, it was like a little game, and you had to just remember all the books of the Bible. You feel me? So that's where I learned.
Remember them?
Yeah, that's where I learned how to know all the books of the Bible from Genesis all the way to Revelations. My bad. So
Revelation, the last book.
yes, sir. So I mean,
Okay.
I learned all those books. I probably could say them by heart right now, but I ain't gonna put it to test right now because I probably say a few of them bogus. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was my first lesson, man. That I could remember. It's the thing that reeled me in. I was like, oh man, we playing games, you know what I'm saying? And it made me remember little songs to go with it. Oh man, who I'm trying to think who taught me this. What's her name? I can't even think of the name. But my boy Jesse, his sister, I can't even think of her name. I'm so on the spot that I can't think. But go ahead and let us know about your first little memory, man. Break it down, brother.
My first memory as a kid in church. My first memory was going to like church. Let me think. My first memories was really going to church with my godmom. We would sit there, no disrespect, man. Shout out to Pastor Sam's, man. He always been a real one. But man, we used to be in church so long. I just remember being there so long. Like we was there from like 10 a.m. to like 4:35 or something, or 6 p.m. from 10 to 6 in church, man, praising the Lord. I'm gonna be real. After the first 30 minutes, I got to stop praising. So to me, that's the first thing I remember. I remember going to church and we would be ended. Sometimes it'd be in a church building, but other times it might be somewhere else, like it's in like I don't know, a random building. But we was there all day. We was in the church all day. And then don't let it be a choir rehearsal after or something. Now they trying to make us sing choir songs. So that was my first thought of the church, like what I could think of as a kid is like I wanted to be there. Like I was there so long, I wanted to go home, bro. So that was my first thoughts of the church. Always sitting there and we doing choir practice. We in there just sitting there singing. Then Pastor Sims, he then did a sermon and he then did the sermon forever. Man, that's it. That's my first thought
He
of
done
the church.
sermoned you out. You was in that thing
You just
sleep.
sermoned me out, bro. You just sermoned me out. But the next question: do you think growing up in the church, how we did, because we was like really involved. It was fun. By the way, we did a lot of fun stuff with the church. It wasn't no boring stuff. They took us everywhere. We did stuff. It was messed up stuff that happened too. But the good times was always good. So do you think growing up in the church protected you or prevented you from experiencing certain stuff?
I'm gonna say it did a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? It protected me from being out there on the streets and probably being around the wrong crowds of people, and kind of taught me, the what right things to do, and the wrong things not to do. But I feel like also within that, I got some things preventing me from, maybe excelling into other areas and things that I probably could have did on my own. But what you learn is through the lessons of faith is that you got to learn where to put your faith at. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be prevented when you put your faith in man and you expect for man to show you or lead you in ways that they may can't do. And so I feel like, when I was ready to leap out and do my thing, I got prevented a little bit. But again, that was just because I was putting my faith in man and not putting my faith in God and not allowing God to lead me and showing me the way. And through that experience, man, I learned that I probably just learned this not too long ago that, for years I was angry at God just because I'm like, man, I was supposed to, do some things. And those things that I thought I was supposed to do, I'm doing them now. So what that let me realize is that, I was allowing people to dictate where I could be at when I was supposed to allow God to dictate everything for me. So, but like I said, I appreciate all the things that I learned, the positive things, being able to get in front of people and spread the word of God, helping people, build their faith, feeding people. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of stuff that I learned on the humanitarian side that I feel like, man, it protected me.
Traveling, they took us like the first experience we had like around the world where it was consistent was with the church. They always took us places. We stayed in camps. We stayed in outreaches. We went on mission trips. We went, man, everything you could think of. They had us doing. But you done? My bad for cutting off. I just
No, you
jumped
good, you
in.
good.
But I was gonna say, me, I feel like it didn't. I don't feel like it. It protected me some because I was always there, so it definitely protected me. But the minute I left, I was back in the city, just a sick kid running around the streets, having fun with my friends, playing Block 60, doing bad stuff or whatever. We just having fun like city kids do. But do I think it prevented me? Yeah, I do think it prevented me sometimes because at one point I started putting like you said, your faith in the other people, having people telling you what you can't do, what you can do, how you gotta think, what ways you gotta live. Also blocking your blessings. You get an opportunity and then the people in the church start thinking that they run you because you a member of their church. And then they'll start being like, oh, you got this little thing going? Well, I'm gonna take that from you because you are a member. And that's where I kind of felt like it was preventing me. Like, you're going to block me from doing something that God called me to do because you mad because I won't do it your way or at your time or how it's going. So I did love the church because it showed me so much and I had fun, but I feel like it got too personal with people. And basically, they start trying to block us from our blessings sometimes. So I would say it's a little bit of both. I got protected and got they prevented stuff. So I'm about a 50-50 balance. You
And
know?
the great lesson about that is just, for other people that's tapped in, when you trying to, live something that God gave you, because God created everybody's journey their own way. My journey may be different than the next person's. And sometimes you're supposed to be, you're supposed to sprout and you're a plant and your plant is supposed to, sprout a different way. And sometimes you got to be able to see the signs when it's time for you to exit and try something different and follow what God telling you. And not we don't always know those things, but through trial and error, you get to see those. So that's just a little gem I wanted to hit y'all with. You know what I mean?
So we gonna move to the next question for you, my brother, my
Yeah, yeah.
brethren. How do you see the church today? Is it necessary, optional, or personal?
You said say that again. How do I what?
How do you see how do you see church today? Is it necessary, optional, or personal?
I think it depends on um, who you are. I think once you understand and you get the foundation, then it's optional because now once you understand what the foundation is that you need, now you strong enough to be able to
My
learn
bad.
things on your own. You feel me? So, but it's necessary when you don't know anything and you might be new to, Christianity or new to giving your life to God. It's necessary to, go ahead and get that foundation applied to your life so that you can become a better person, do greater things that you may not have seen that you can do. And so it's something that I feel like everybody should experience so that you can see exactly where your calling is. And it's necessary to be in the church to go see what your calling is. Not when you out here by yourself, you can't always see something, and somebody else can see your potential more than you can. And sometimes God use other people to let you know what your potential is. And I don't. And that's about it. Yeah, that's it. How you
Me,
feel?
me, I feel like church is necessary, optional, and personal. All three. Feel like depending on the season you in life is gonna depend how you digest that. But I feel like it's necessary, optional, and personal. In my season, right now, if I'm going off the last 5 years or something, I would say it's more optional. I didn't really attend. It was optional. But if I had to say just where like the current day to day process I have in my brain right now, I feel like it's personal because a lot of people think the church is four corners or a room or a building or whatever you want to call it. But the truth is, you could build a church in yourself, a temple in yourself. You know what I mean? As long as you're serving God the correct way, you still need to go get that community. If you ain't never had that, that was some of the best years of my life, by the way. So I'm not hating. But I'm just saying, you also can't get so dependent on people that you forget that you also, you got to build yourself inside and have your own personal connection with God. So don't never forget that. Don't get so caught up into seeing what people say is necessary, or if you get judged for saying it's optional. Make sure you always keep a connection with God. That's the number one thing. And if you do that, you still get in church somewhere. Some people don't even go to church. They watch church on the internet.
And
So
that's the great thing about this time. You can get that same vibe by streaming it, you know? So
True.
if you can't go, hey, stream it and feel the presence.
True. I mean, but that's really the only question I got left. I ain't a lot of other questions I got. It'll be like I'm asking you the same thing again, you know. But
Well,
that's it.
before we get out of here, because you know we do got to pay some bills, you know what I'm saying? Them bills ain't gonna stop, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely appreciate everybody tapping in. I did see Diana tap in, Katrina, Vanessa, Margaret, Daisy, Shirley, Matakala.
No.
I might have said that wrong. Juliet, I see you tapped in with us. I don't know how to say that. Haley Khan or Miss Duncan, I'm gonna say Miss Duncan, Sarah, Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? Monifa, Lena. Man, we appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. We gonna try to get to it every week on Saturday. Might be a little earlier than 7, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to try to get a little bit earlier, maybe 6 Central Time, you know, where we can build transparency. I hope you guys definitely enjoyed the podcast. If y'all can, take time to hit the like button. Please say something in the comments. Let us know how y'all doing. Let us know if y'all enjoyed this.
Definitely.
If y'all think we can get better in what areas, please let us know in the comments. I mean, we definitely want to be better.
Don't let me know. Don't let me know. I'll get better with time. No, I'm just playing. Y'all can let me know. Hit me up.
And man, before I close out, man, you got something to say? You want to holler at a couple people in the comments? You can't even do it, huh? You got that what you call it? Man.
I got that spectacular Android. Can't even do it. But shout out to all them people. Shout out to Paulette. Shout out to my girl Donna. Shout out to my girl Sunshine. All of them people. You feel me? Y'all always tap in every time we get on here. Y'all didn't get on here too much, but they always tap in. So I gotta show love to them. But for the most part, man.
Hey, all right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out, man. Hey, man, this is the Backpackers Podcast, man. We definitely appreciate y'all for taking y'all time out to, you know, hear us out, tap in with the podcast. I'm Broadway Beats. I got your boy with me, Finesse Daily. I should let him say it, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead and say what you say your name.
Bro, I don't even want to say this dude. I was just he thought I was trying to close it off. He cut me off. You know, seen that? Like I wasn't even trying to close it. I was just saying, dang, I'm a backpacker. He talking about, oh, it's the Backpackers Podcast, and we about to do this, bro. Now, if I lose my faith and I come over there, I lose my religion,
we can't do nothing right.
I go over there and do something.
We can't do nothing. We can't do nothing right, man. You know what I'm saying? We look. When I try to let him close, when I try to let my brother close, he say, keep going. Then he said, when I stop, he say, man, you got something else to say? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Hey, we definitely appreciate y'all tapping in with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get used to it. We argue all the time, man. It's love. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm Broadway Beats, man. That's your boy, Finesse Daily. Hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Say something in them comments. Hey, man, until next time, man, we out.
Say my own name, y'all. See that?
See, that's why I said close, man. See what I'm saying? Like, man.
Do it like how they do on the Breakfast Club. I'm Broadway.
Okay, we're going to do it again. All right, man. It's the Backpackers Podcast, man. We appreciate y'all for tapping in. I'm Broadway Beats, and I got your boy with me.
Vanessa Daily. Boom.
Ain't that the same thing, yo?
Yo.
Next time, listen, Backpackers. Hey, prayer room. Next time we gonna let this brother close out, man, because I can't do it right. So next time, if he pause when it's my turn, then we know he did it the right way, man. But you know what I'm saying? Blessings upon everybody, man. We appreciate y'all for taking y'all time, and we out of here.
You need Nahame.